everybody, welcome to our Fridays on the Radio. Today we'll have our last podcast on peace leaders and we'll talk about Nelson Mandela from South Africa.
What a coincidence! I had a test about him at school yesterday.
Really? So tell us everything about him. Who was he and what did he do?
He was a political activist in South Africa who protested against apartheid.
Wait, what was apartheid?
Apartheid is an Afrikaner word that means separate. In fact, the South African government separated black people from white people. That means, for example, that black people couldn't go to the same schools with whites, they couldn't go to the same hospitals, they couldn't live in the same parts of the city.
That is really unfair, and the government did that, so were people allowed to be racist?
Yes, they were. The government was racist, and they sent Mandela to prison for his beliefs. He stayed in prison on Robben Island for 27 years, and he was even beaten by the guards, only because he wanted equality between black and white people.
And the rest of the world? How did they react? What did they think about the situation?
People in other countries were angry about the situation in South Africa. For example, they refused to buy South African things in their shops, pop stars, actors and famous singers refused to perform in South Africa, and sport teams they refused to go there. In 1964, South Africa was excluded from the Olympic Games in Tokyo.
And after all these protests, did the government do anything?
As a consequence of all these protests, they released Mandela after 27 years of prison and apartheid was abolished.
Finally. And after that, what happened to Mandela?
He won the Nobel Peace Prize and in 1994 he became the first black president of South Africa. He died of a respiratory infection in 2013.
At least he wasn't assassinated like Martin Luther King and Gandhi.
Yes, but we won't forget him.
As far as I know, every year on the 18th of July, people in South Africa celebrate the Nelson Mandela Day. Every person spends 67 minutes helping others, like as Mandela spent 67 years helping South Africa.
He's really a symbol of peace, equality and freedom.
So our last podcast has come to an end. We thank you all for your attention and we hope you liked it. We also thank our directors Riccardo and Aniela.
And don't forget that information, entertainment and the quality are always a Radio More. Let's get in touch.